All right. Hello there. This is Arifur Rahman. Welcome to Pre-CAS Interview session. How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you.
All right. This interview is highly time sensitive, so you need to be very much precise and concrete to answer all the questions. Please stick to the question answer only. Do not talk anything irrelevant to the questions, okay?
Okay.
Could you please start with your full name and date of birth?
My name is Sumaya Hussain, and my date of birth is 28th May 1986.
All right, Ms. Sumaya, which course have you chosen for your higher studies?
A master's degree in international business with human resource management with advanced practice.
Advanced practice. What do you understand by advanced practice? What do you think you will learn there?
It will enhance my employment, or I will have 15 weeks long internship, which will be like my work experience, which I can use in my CV.
All right. And you said international business with human resource management. Why did you choose a blending course?
A blending course, but it's very interesting, and this subject was much more relevant to my past career too. As I was a teacher for about 3 to 4 years, I had students to take care of, and I had to go on with it with teachers training programs. Sometimes students were reluctant to not to come to the class regularly if they were a bit, either they could be sick or they were not able to get on with the classes. I would have to manage them. So I thought that human resource management would help me with not only in the business sector, but also in schools or universities. For this reason, I have chosen this subject.
Okay, which university have you chosen?
Also University.
How did you choose this university? How did you get to know about this?
I went through, I had more of help from the internet as usual. When I went through the Googles, I had to see universities which has to be inside London. So inside inside London, yeah, in London, inside UK, I mean. So when I went through that area, many universities cropped up. But Ulster University was the only university I have seen has been placed about 601 in a QS World University, and has a star of 4.3 stars. Yes, and it has been ranked about 44th in the place in university in UK. So
okay,
I thought it was giving me a privilege.
I got it. What other things? I mean, what are the things that attracted you about Ulster University?
Also, as I said, it's inside UK, and it has more of modern facilities. And Ulster University has so many facilities. If I could say properly, or which really caught my attention, was there are libraries which are present in Ulster universities. There are computer labs. There's this ECE team where it's called the Academic Community Excellence Team that will help me to help me with assisting with my studies or my assignments. So in that way, I think those facilities will be relevant for me.
What other universities did you check before applying to Ulster?
I also went through Coventry, but I didn't get any offer letter yet from that university. It was very slow, and I didn't get any privileges from that too. So I thought it's okay, let's go on with another university.
What other reasons actually? Why didn't you choose Coventry over Ulster?
The main reason is, of course, it's not inside London. In London, it is not inside the heart of. It's not in London, and it's outside London. Then it has so much of tuition fees. For a year, Coventry will give me about 18,250, whereas Ulster's for a year is only giving me 2 year giving me how much? It gives me about 15,000.
2 years course, 15,000. Okay.
Yeah.
How many modules do you think you will study in this course?
There are about 8 modules.
8 modules. And how many total credit hours?
Total credit hours is 240.
240. Which module do you think is very interesting to you and will help you in the future in your endeavor?
Okay, there are many, but most likely, if I go to any multinational company, I can be able to be more emphasized on sales department. So there is this subject on sales too. Marketing and sales, I think. So in that way, what happens is, hello?
Yes, yes.
Sorry. So what happens is, I can also be able to teach them human resource management, which is a subject on human resource too.
All right. And okay. And do you find any modules that you studied previously in your past academic years?
Yeah, in my master's, I went through. I had this topic on finance too, like accountings. So I think there that would also help me. That's the subject is relevant too.
All right. Can you tell me the location of the university campus?
It's St. James House, 10 Rosebery Avenue, EC1 R4TF.
All right. And how much is your tuition fee? You said 15,000, something like that. Did you get any scholarship?
Yes, I got about 2,812.50.
All right, that's great. So what's your planning? What would you like to do with this degree in the future?
Okay, importantly, I would after having my master's degree, I wanted to have at least 2 years of PSW. That means I had wanted to have a work experience for some time, so that when I come back to my country in Bangladesh, I can be able to utilize that experience, as I have that work experience, I have my certificate, I have my degree, and in that way it can be more emphasized and it can be more highlighted for the people, for not only multinational companies but also small, medium entrepreneur companies.
Okay, give me some possible career options one graduate from this degree could avail when they come out with this degree.
I can be, they can be, we can do be a human resource manager, or of course, or other than that, I can go to universities and become a professor. And that's something which is an alternative for me too. Like there are many private universities in our country, and there are subjects on food in on human resource management. So I can be able
As
to give them
okay,
at least.
what sort of task you need to perform as a human resource manager for a company?
Oh, so there are many roles in to take care of that. First, I can be able to give them trainings. Training programs can be given to the employees. Then I can be able to hire and fire them too. I can be able to handle their disciplinaries also. Oh, they can be like when I used to work in when I did my intern in Nabisco in our country. I have seen that there was some standard, there are machineries which were going on. So in that way, if I do this, I can have this role also by going by operating by developing those operating processes also.
Okay, okay. What is the salary structure for this job in your country?
It's about how much? 1 lakh or 1,25,000 monthly.
Where can I see this? Any source of information?
I have seen this in LinkedIn, or I have seen it in LinkedIn and BD Jobs too.
bdjobs.com. Okay, that's great. So, where will you stay in the UK? Have you checked any accommodation?
Yes, Whitechapel, East London, E1 as the area code.
How much is the rental there?
It's about 750 to 800 pounds.
Okay, any source? Where did you say this?
Oh, that's what I was saying. In rightmove.co.in and zoopla.co.in.
Okay, how are your studies and accommodation going to be funded?
Mainly I have my father who will help me out with my scholarship, my sponsor who is sponsoring me. But me and my husband during our work in our job processing, we save some amount of money for this particular reason. So I think in that way we can be able to fund it up.
How much your father gave you?
About 50 lakhs.
50 lakhs. Any? Can you convert it into pound?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. And okay, what does your father do?
He's an entrepreneur, and he owns a building of his own, and he gets rent from his apartment.
Okay, so you said your husband and you were working for a long time. Are you traveling alone or accompanied?
I'm accompanied with my husband and my 2 kids.
2 kids. How old are they?
One is 13, my son, and my daughter who is 11.
Okay, so how do you plan to manage their education while you are in the UK?
Oh, education. Me and my husband, we will be taking care of them as usual. They won't be alone. Either me or my husband will be taking care of them. Like in the morning when they have school.
Yeah, okay. Did you check
Sorry.
some of the, admission policy in the UK? How can you get them admitted?
There are some councils in student councils in the UK I've seen, because when I get there, I would like to have my home, the schools for my kids near my accommodation, so that I don't have any problem with them going to school, or from them coming to school, or from me going and picking them up, because we have to be able to see their safety also.
Okay, what is, one dependent's living cost in the UKB website?
7,605.
And for the main applicant?
Main applicant, sorry, I have no idea.
For the main applicant, you don't know what is the living cost?
Dependent cost, okay. No, I'm not that sure. I'm not that going through
How
that.
much is the monthly living cost inside London?
7 inside London is, you mean by accommodation?
Just monthly living cost given in your offer letter.
Oh, monthly living cost is 1,334 inside London.
£34, yes. So if you just can say this is okay. Now, let's move to some other questions I have. What does your husband do?
He's a lead science specialist in Bangalore.
How do you plan to commute from your home to the university?
I've seen that trains are the most reliable one and cheapest one too. So I would think that will be much better. I have seen that in Travelco, but I don't remember the travel cost. I think it's about £1.
Okay, Ms. Sumaya, why are you actually suddenly making up your mind to get a higher studies in the UK? You were settled already. You have 2 kids going to school. They're, growing up. Why suddenly a degree at such age?
All thanks to Corona. I was, what do you call that, at home doing nothing. At a moment, I thought that when there's I talked to my husband about it, like when there was this 2 years period of Corona. I had asked him that I'm at home, I'm not doing anything, I don't have any job, I don't feel that right. I don't think I have to do. I don't think I have to stay home. So he said that as the kids, yes, they are small, but doing a job would not only refresh me but also their mind, because even my husband, not only my husband, my kids, they also wanted me to do something with my life or with my career. So this is the main reason why I wanted to have the studies in UK as a higher
Okay,
studies.
could you please justify why have you chosen UK to study? Why not US and Canada?
Oh, yeah, higher studies in UK. Why? Because they have a higher quality educations. They have higher values. Even they have 1 year course for masters, whereas in my country is more than 1 year. As you have seen, it took me 2 years for completing my masters. The other reason is they said we don't have any admission fee, and it does also saves time. It doesn't take so much of time. And also London is very diverse, multicultural. I don't think I will be uncomfortable staying there.
In the
Yes,
okay.
and the climate is not that harsh. In Canada, it's so cold, and I don't think I've been able to
What is
control that much of
how
it.
much is your health insurance fee?
My health insurance fee is let me see. Yes, 470 pounds.
Is that for one person per year?
Yes, 1% per year.
What,
2
okay.
years.
Do you know how much is your visa processing fee?
Yes, it is 348 per person.
Per person. Okay, that's great. Can you please show me a 360 view of the room where you are sitting now?
Okay, I can. Here's it. And I'm on a table. I can't show you the table.
Okay. Okay, that's okay, that's great. Yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Ms. Sumaya, when will your course begin?
It will begin on 21st May 2023.
And it will end?
On 31st June 2025.
31st June 2025. All right, Ms.
January,
Sumaya.
31st January 2025.
All right. Could you please come up with some reasons why have you not chosen your country, Bangladesh?
The main reason is my country does provide me with masters. I've already given my masters, but it takes so much of time. It takes about 2 years to complete it. Even the lectures and even the lectures and everything takes so much of it's so time consuming, and sometimes all because of sometimes there are so much of political unrest in my country, and the degree is not that renowned. Like if I have I also already have my degree with masters, but I have not got any job. I have not got any job acceptance from any company yet, or if I got any, it was very irrelevant, or what do you call? Yeah, it was irrelevant.
Which companies in your country attracted your mind?
Mainly Berger Paint, DHL, like the multinational companies like Bushundhara, Walton Company.
So how would you relate your choice of degree to your future goal? How do you think it will benefit you to get a job like that?
Like this, if I get an HR, I have my friends who used to work in Berger, who still works in Berger Paint.
Okay.
She told me that if you have an extra degree of HRM or human resource management, or any business or any international or any business related certificate or masters from a foreign country, it will be a privilege for you to for you to get a job, because if a foreign degree is so much not in our country that all other people will be a foreigner for others. Okay. So in that way, it will be very much what do you call that, relevant for me also. It will be a bit positive thing for me.
Okay, I understand that. All right. So that's a great talking to you. I have talked about Ulsters and all. And you believe that with this degree, you have like more possibilities in your country. What's your future
More
plan?
opportunities.
I mean, would you like to, I mean, have you got any relatives or friends in the UK?
Yes, I have my relatives who studies in UK.
Okay, so, have you got any visa refusal history to UK or any other country?
No refusals for visa.
Have you traveled to any other country in the past 10 years?
Yes, I have gone to Saudi Arabia for my Hajj.
Okay. So any other country apart from that?
No other countries.
Okay, that's great. All right. So thank you so much. It was nice talking to you, and that is the end of interview session. You will shortly be notified with your feedback through an email. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Thank you.